Hey there, makers! It's Nara from KnitLeaks. We're thrilled to present to you our brand new series of Yarn Over the Globe, running until September. In this series, we're introducing our team of talented writers and collaborators here at KnitLeaks in a fun and entertaining format, the Tag Challenge. In this episode, our editor-in-chief Pris takes over the channel and interviews our writer Ines Peixoto, all the way from Finland. Welcome to the colorful world of Fiberverse.
Hi everyone, I'm Pris, I'm KnitLeaks editor-in-chief, and today we'll talk to our writer, Ines. Hi, thank you, Ines.
Hi everyone.
So tell us, what's your name, where you're from, where you live, and how you started knitting?
Hi, I'm Ines. I'm from Portugal, but I live in Finland, on the other side of Europe almost. And I started knitting about 3 years ago or so, when I started doing some research on knitting, but then I just continued to knit because I found it so fun and enjoyable that it became my hobby.
What's your favorite color? Do you have a specific shade or palette that you gravitate towards?
Yeah, I do have a favorite color, and it's blue, in all shades of blue. And but I need to pay attention to also use other colors as well. And I really like greens, all shades of green as well. I like lilacs. So those are my usually favorite shades and palettes. And then I also like black and gray.
What's your favorite place in the world? Is there a particular location that inspires your crafting or brings you peace and relaxation?
Yeah, good question. I think my favorite place in the world is the Azores, which is an archipelago in Portugal. It's just in the Atlantic Ocean. It has really, really beautiful islands. And but I also think that a place that gives me peace and relaxation is my home, like my living room. I really like to knit there. So yeah, but I'm always inspired by travels, etc.
And what's your favorite TV series? Do you like to watch TV or listen to podcasts while you craft?
I do like to do that, but I have a problem, which is I'm not able. I'm such a beginner knitter that I'm not able to knit when I'm watching TV. I can just listen and then just look at my knitting. But but sometimes I do that. I just put on some documentary and I listen to it. And I think my favorite series are, well, I love Seinfeld, which is a really old series, and also Twin Peaks, and an American series called The Wire, which is also from a while ago. But more recently, maybe Stranger Things, which is something that I really enjoyed watching.
If you're not crafting, what are you doing? Do you have other hobbies or interests that you enjoy?
Yeah, I like reading fiction and nonfiction. I like to go to museums and to exhibitions. I also I do some sports, but not a lot. I do some power walking in the nature, but also body combat, which is a little bit like a kind of martial arts kind of exercise that I think it kind of balances well the softness of knitting in a way and the calmness.
And what's your favorite type of yarn and why? Are you drawn to specific fibers, weights, or textures?
Yeah, I think my favorite yarn is all wool yarns, 100% wool, preferably. I was actually knitting with cotton only very recently, but I think it's a very recent, very different experience. And so I kind of like this rustic feel of the wool yarns, especially the non-superwash yarns. These are what I like the most. And in terms of weight, I don't know. I think anything from fingering to worsted, it's I don't mind. I like all types of weights, and Yeah, I think that's it.
And which needle size do you most often work with? Do you have a go-to needle size or switch it up depending on the project?
Yeah, I don't think I have a favorite needle size. I think it depends on the project. So I don't mind adapting, and I actually like this feeling of switching to a different needle, and then you almost have to adapt a little bit because it kind of feels different on the fingers. Yeah.
Which yarn and project are you currently working on? Do you have any exciting whips or upcoming projects that you're looking forward to?
Yeah. So my current work in progress, it's Lopo by Paula Pereira, and I'm now I think I'm now switching from the division between body and sleeves, and I really like this design. It's really nice, and the wool is also really nice. It's Triano yarn by Lope Xavier in Portugal as well, so I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
And you wrote an article about it, right?
Yes, I did. So you can read it on Knitlinks. It's really nice. I think yeah, I really like this design. And I don't know exactly what I will knit next. I mean, I have a huge queue on Ravelry, so no, better not get me starting on that. But I think I just bought also Paula Pereira's book, Textured Knits, I think. So I want to knit something from there. And actually, I'm really excited about another project because today in the evening, I have a workshop with Maria from the Knitting Club, Maria G Knits, and we're learning to make a top-down sweater, very simple one in the round as we want. So I'm really looking forward to that project as well.
Are there any new or lesser-known yarn brands that you're curious about? Which brand or type of yarn would you like to try?
Yeah, good question. I've heard recently about a yarn brand called Wool Dreamers. I think it's a Spanish brand, and I'm really looking forward to trying some of those yarns. I also enjoy the history of the brand, etc. And another one is a Danish brand called Guld. I think it's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. And it's a brand of hand-dyed yarns, and they have really beautiful shades. So I would also like to try that one.
And how does crafting make you feel? What role does it play in your life? What are your thoughts on crafting?
Yeah, I think crafting makes me feel present and connected in the moment. It also makes me feel creative and empowered in a way, I think, because it's really about picking your materials, your tools, picking the design that you want, maybe being in a community, also knitting with other people. So I think it's kind of important. It became really important, I think, in my life. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Inês. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning into today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to turn on notifications to stay up to date on our future content. You can also follow us on Instagram and Spotify. We truly appreciate your support and can't wait to catch up with you all next week. We have plenty of exciting knitting adventures and events planned, so stay tuned.